Where did I attend college? I went to the University of Scranton. I was all excited. They were setting up a communications program, and I was one of the first people to sign up for it. And they had a radio station. I was looking forward to using the radio station, this FM 50,000 watt radio station they had. And 2 weeks before I got there, they sold the radio station. They sold the radio station to public TV folks. So no more radio station. And great, they had a communications program, but I didn't feel like I had a lot of ways to get to use it, let's say, use the knowledge that I had. So there was a lot of, the next question is, what did your college course study consist of? And for that, I mean, it was a lot of book work and not a lot of hands-on experience until my junior year, when a new professor came there who insisted there be hands-on experience, and they figured out a way to get us a studio. And then we started doing some production of commercials and things like that. So, and I actually did pretty well at that, not gonna wood. So, what made me want to choose a career in radio? I had always kind of been interested in it. I mean, it was either radio or the priesthood, one or the other. Those were the two things I was looking at. And in fact, I did go in when I first went to the University of Scranton. I was actually studying at St. Pius X Seminary. So I was in the seminary, and the way it worked was you lived at the seminary, you took most of your courses at the University of Scranton. So let's see. So, I mean, there were some seminary courses that you had that I took there at the school, but otherwise it was like commuting, but living in a prayerful community that we lived in up in Dalton, Pennsylvania, beautiful place, where we were. And after a couple of years, I decided I didn't know if the priesthood was for me. I watched a couple of people I knew who I was close to decide to leave the priesthood, and I thought, this is scary. And so I decided to take time off, and I never went back. So the good thing about that was that I finished my, I finished at the University of Scranton, and the point was I had a college degree when I got out. Whereas if I'd just gone to a seminary somewhere, I might not have had a degree when I came out, which would have been tragic. That would have been bad. And I was just very interested. I was very interested in radio. I had always loved listening to the radio, and I always felt as though the people I heard on the radio were my friends, that they were talking to me, and that's one of the things I try to instill in people when they want to get into radio, is that's what you have to be on the air. You have to be someone who is accessible to the people, and someone who's talking to that one person. That's the radio is a one-on-one medium. And when you talk one-on-one, it works out better that way, because think of how many times people are alone in their cars, for instance, listening to radio. It's an important concept to have, that it's one-on-one. It's not like television, where you have a whole group of people usually. I mean, yeah, you can have single people watching TV too, but you tend to have more people in groups watching TV. Whereas radio, it's a lot of times it's individual, and you want to make sure you're talking to that one person. So, how did I obtain the position I have now?